Hey, hey, hey. Happy Wednesday. Come on in, pull up a chair. The Daily Dope is in the air. Howdy, 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 gang. Yes, I am Jeff McAleer, back once again as your host here at The Daily Dope, presented by thegaminggang.com. Tonight is Wednesday, March 25th, 2020. This is episode 460. Yowza of The Daily Dope. So if this is the first time you've tuned in, let me point out that now that we're in our fifth night of the shelter-in-place order here in Illinois, kind of changed things up with the COVID-19 pandemic that's out there. I'm really not doing tabletop gaming news on the Daily Dope right now. I am just kind of playing some games. So if you tuned in last night, you know that I started diving into Exit the Game, the House of Riddles. So we started messing around with this. This is an escape room board game. It's a one-time playthrough, but kind of messing around with that. So yeah, why not, right? Come on. Anyway, usually this is a very, very casual show. We tackle tabletop gaming for the most part. But like I said, during these troubling times right now, I think it's probably a good idea just for us to kind of blow off some steam, play some games, and enjoy ourselves. So we are going to jump back into Exit the Game, the House of Riddles, in just a couple of moments. We want to talk about a few things that are cooking as far as what's going to be going on with the Daily Dope next week. So first off, I am not positive if we're going to do a show tomorrow or not. If we don't get through this, yeah, I'll do a show tomorrow. So we'll stick to the usual Monday through Thursday kind of routine. If we do wrap this up, which I doubt, because I'm trying to keep this about an hour for the episode, then I will be back on Monday. Now, I have not put this up on Twitter yet. It is on the community page here at YouTube. I had kind of mentioned this last night that I was looking to share a playthrough of one of my favorite solitaire games. So I've got a choice of two we can go with. I have more games that play solitaire, but I thought I'd shout out a little love to a company that has changed over the past couple of years. But we've got Dawn of the Zeds. This is the third edition, designed by my very good friend Herman Lutman, whose birthday was yesterday. Hooray! So this is a zombie game, but it is not like pretty much any other zombie game you have played. It is one of my all-time favorite games. The original just Ziploc bag was actually my game of the year back in 2012, I think it was, thereabouts. 2012, yeah, I think it was 2012. So we've got a choice of that, or we can go with Nemo's War, also from Victory Point Games. This is the second edition. So this is the deluxe edition of Nemo's War as well. So you can vote. I will have a Twitter poll up later on tonight. But if you also want to check out the poll that's, excuse me, geez, that came out of nowhere. If you want to check out the poll that's on the YouTube page, on the community page, by all means, you can vote there as well. Let's see who we got in chat right now. So we got Flaming Heron, Viper Dave, the Madman is in the house, Will Burton, Dan from No Enemies here, as well as a Gray Day, are all here in chat. And Dan's like, Dawn of the Zeds! How many times can we vote? You can vote once. Yes, I know I'm from the Chicago area, but that doesn't necessarily mean I'm a proponent of multiple votes. Right? Vote early, vote often, vote dead. It's kind of how it works in the Chicago area. Other thing is, I was talking to my best friend Elliot Miller today, And we just might do some live role playing. Well, we won't be shared live. I will probably record it, but it's looking promising that I will be running some old school Renaissance role playing action through Fantasy Grounds. So maybe we can kick that off next week. Because I gotta be honest, I don't really think that this is gonna blow over anytime soon, folks. Just me, it's my impression. I am not a doctor. I don't play one on television or online either. I just have a feeling that this is gonna be kind of the long haul here. So, anyway, do want to also point out that if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Fight those trolls out there. And, of course, subscribe to the channel. If you do, don't forget, ring that little bell, because it will not only notify you of when the Daily Dope goes live, Mondays through Thursdays, knocking on wood, right? It'll also tell you when I upload my standalone videos as well. And there have been a few so far this week. There will be more before the week is out. Of course, I took a look at the Explorers kit, the Dyson Miscellany kit for D&D that just hit stores. Very cool dice. Really like the dice. Actually, it's very nice. I dig the dice tray too. The one that came for Descent into Avernus. I use it a lot, not just for role playing either. Got a review of The Crew coming as well, so don't miss that. I also rolled out my review of Swords and Wizardry, the complete rule book. That hit yesterday. I've got the Explorer's Guide to Wildemount. That is coming before the end of the week. Also, the 12th Doctor source book for Doctor Who, the role-playing game from my pals over at Cubicle 7. That will also be up before the end of the week. I will try to squeeze out videos of taking a look at Dungeon Craft. This is from 1985 Games. So these are like dungeon tiles. It's got some heft to it too. That's pretty cool. So I've got that as well as Hell and High Water. So this is another kind of tile system here. So these look pretty cool. Like I said, they got some serious weight to them as well. All right, without further ado, I'm going to jump back into the House of Riddles. As soon as I just pop through, taking a look at chat here. So, some talk here about Mark Herman's, why can't they just say Pacific War over at GMT? Yes, GMT's playing coy. There you go. There you go. So, Great A says, last 3 family game nights were Machikoto. Cool. Sushi Go. I have not played that. Terraforming Mars. Nice. Getting in the way of your Doom Eternal time. I have not messed around with Doom Eternal yet. I still really haven't dug into Out of the Park Baseball 21 yet, which I am definitely looking forward to. So, just started playing 4 Against Darkness. Yes. Sammy reviewed the core book for that for me, and she liked it. I have not had a chance to take a peek at it. It is solitaire. You can play solitaire. I do understand that. And there are a lot of releases for it. There are tons and tons of releases for 4 Against Darkness, which is kind of a solitaire dungeon delving role-playing game as well. All right, as I mentioned, we're going to jump back into Exit the Game, the House of Riddles, which is from KOSMOS Games. It's designed by Inca and Marcus Brand for 1 to 4 players, ages 10 and up. Plays out in around 1 to 2 hours. Do want to point out it is a one and done. So you're going to solve these riddles, these mysteries, and that is it. Because you actually may destroy some of these materials as well. We are taking a look at, this is a lower complexity edition for Exit the Game. It does carry an MSRP of $14.95. I have seen it online for around $11. So pretty good deal. We were having some fun with this last night. So let's swing on over to the other camera so I can once again show off how dense I am. So, Flaming Heron mentioned more people to help me. Not that I've really needed it yet. I'm not sure what I might need help with. So, I don't know. I don't know. All right. So, we'll get the box out of the way here. Just kind of showing that off again. Woohoo. House of Riddles. So, this is one of the smaller exit games. And then I also have, where did I put it? Oh, sure, it's buried under stuff. I think maybe next week, what I might do is I might actually, bing, there I am. I might actually show you behind the scenes of the Duct Tape Studios. So this is the bigger one. This is the larger size. Exit the game. So this is the Catacombs of Horror, which I think is a fairly recent release. It's like expert. So this is not something we're going to dive into, but trust me, I'll probably need as much help as I possibly could with that. So I just wanted to show that off. So this is the smaller one. So it's a smaller footprint box. So we already took a peek at a couple of the riddle cards. I swear, I have not looked at this. I moved around some stuff so I could use my keyboard here. But other than that, I have not looked at any of this again. So, Flaming Heron said this game, help with the game, yes. Or was that you giving yourself a pat on the back for how you're doing so far? No, I wasn't giving myself a pat on the back. If you follow me, you know I don't necessarily sit there and like toot my own horn too much. But anyway, we were having some fun with this last night. So we have riddle cards C, D, and E. What's been going on so far is we went to go meet these 3 detectives at this mysterious house. And we get there, and the door closes behind us, locking us in. And the detectives are nowhere to be found. And we have gotten ourselves out of a few different rooms so far. So we got the help deck here, which, knock on wood, we actually haven't had to go take a peek at yet. So Dan from No Enemies here asks, I guess once you play the game, it's not playable anymore. No, not really. I actually thought about that too, because we had this little like connect the dots here. So that kind of gave away that that riddle. But I guess, I mean, you could give it to somebody else, probably. I don't see anything that we've had to tear up yet. So that's okay. So let's zoom in a little bit. All right, there we go. All right, now, and we are in focus too. So, yeah, so we got past this. We figured this one out with our little magnifying glass. We have this ball here. I'm not sure what the ball does yet. So, through the passageway, there is nothing but darkness. You feel a bit apprehensive as you see the dark, narrow opening. Can you fit through? I'm sure I wouldn't be able to. Only one way to find out. You take a deep breath and squeeze through the crack. That just sounded dirty, didn't it? Without knowing what you'll find on the other side. Sandra, Mario, Tom, Dick, Harry, Larry, Daryl, the other Daryl. Still no response from the 3 detectives. A light flickers on the ceiling. You can see that you're standing in a long, broad corridor. Look! A crumpled up note. You unfold it, and a spidery scrawl, apparently Spider-Man's part of this, apparently scribbled in haste, the word help can be deciphered. You stare at the note in shock. The detectives are in great trouble. You have to save them. That much is clear. You quickly search the corridor, but can find no trace of the 3 detectives. Suddenly, at the end of the corridor, a harsh spotlight reveals an old wooden door with a blue question mark and exercise equipment. This must be Mario's room. Will you be able to solve his riddle? No doubt about it. But you will need more than just brute force to make any progress here. Glowing Turtle has popped in. Thanks for visiting. glowing turtle. We are in the midst of trying to solve some mysteries here of the House of Riddles from Exit the Game. So I'm kind of curious. Oh, okay, all right, we're cool. I was gonna say, did we move on too far? But I could have swore at the end of this, it told us to take riddle cards C, D, and E. So it says Mario's fitness program, exercise 3. Kneel on the floor with your teammates to your left. Uh-oh, well, we can't do this. Keep your left arm against your body. Bend your right arm straight up at the elbow. Press your chin against your chest. Point at the barbell with your right index finger. Okay, so you'd keep your left arm against your body. Bend your right arm straight up at the elbow. Press your chin against the chest. And point at the barbell with your right index finger? Huh. So I guess that's one of the numbers we need to figure out to get past this lock here. So that's exercise 3. I don't know what that would basically be doing, right? So I might be pointing at this barbell here. So grade A's like, that hurts. All right, so that's kind of weird. Let's take a look here. Okay, so here's exercise 1. Position yourself so you're looking at your teammates. Do not let your bottom touch your heels. Lay your head against your right shoulder. Smile. Punch your back. So I'm taking a guess when you're getting into these positions, you're somewhatly looking like a number. Exercise 2. Position yourself so you're looking at your teammates. Stretch out both arms to the left and right at shoulder height. So that would make a T. Lay your arms across the sides of your body. Imagine there's a barbell lying 3 feet to the right of you on the floor. All right, these aren't making a whole lot of sense. I mean, is it me? Or am I kind of like, am I being dense here? I think part of it is that, of course, I'm not going to get down on the floor and things like that. So, exercise 1, 2, and 3, although we didn't get them in that order. So we have 3, 1, and 2 is kind of how this was presented, right? C, D, and E. I don't know. I think we might look at a clue card here. Let's see what we've got. Looking for a moon shape. All right, come on. There we go. Help card 1. I know. So the madman says, I don't think it's you. Played one with friends and we sat there baffled for 4 hours without getting very far. Well, we kind of popped through last night pretty easily, but this just seems to be one of these situations where, you know, I'm not going to be able to do the physical aspect of it. All right, so it says, if you want to solve this, if you want to solve it, this riddle will really make you exercise. Do you imagine that Mario wrote all that crazy stuff on the real cards just to give himself a workout? If so, you must have overlooked the fact that the writing appears in different colors. That can't be a coincidence. So would it be taking a look at red? Okay, so if we look at red, it says kneel on the floor with your teammates to your left. Do not let your bottom touch your heels. Lay your arms across the sides of your body. Press your chin against your chest. Punch your back. That'd be a 2. That's what I'm guessing at. I think that would be a 2. Hey, Kabuki Kid is popping in to say hello. Kabuki Kid's avoiding spoilers for this one. All right, okay. So that might be a 2, right? So if you were sitting, you had your knees, right? You're on your knees. You're making sure your butt doesn't touch your heels. And you put your chin down, you kind of hunch your back, right? So I'm taking a guess that's a 2. All right, next we got blue. Okay, so 2 might be the last digit. So position yourself, you're looking at your teammates. Stretch out both arms to the left and right at shoulder height. Right? So now you're looking at a T. Bend your right arm straight up at the elbow. Smile. Okay, so stretching both arms out, left and right, shoulder height. Right? And then bending your right arm straight up at the elbow. That's a 4. Okay, so we got 4, 2. Let's see. Last one was white. Position yourself so you're looking at your teammates. Keep your left arm against your body. Lay your head against your right shoulder. It's like, we're all sitting like, imagine there's a barbell lying 3 feet to the right of you on the floor. Don't know what the hell that would be. So try this again. Position yourself. You're looking at, okay, so it doesn't matter. So you're just standing there. Keep your left arm against your body, right? Okay, so left arm's against the body. Then it says, lay your head against your right. Oh, no, wait, hang on. We're on white, right? Yeah, okay. Lay your head against your right shoulder. And imagine there's a barbell lying 3 feet to the right of you on the floor. I don't know. Would that be a 5? Ah, this is weird. Okay, we'll take a look. We'll line these up. We'll see what it looks like. We may have to use the help cards on this. So let's take a look at what we got. Let's try. So we've got right there. There's the half moon, right? So we have 4, 2, and 5. And that says card 27. I think we had looked at that before. All right, Double K, thanks for popping in and visiting. So let's see what we got. Nope. You can't open it like that. Wrong code. Well, so I guess we know from now on card 27 is bad news. Okay, let's look at the second clue. Start with exercise 1. Since this is written in white, you have to follow steps 1 to 5 in white letters. Wait a second. What? Start with exercise 1. Follow steps 1 to 5 with white letters in the proper sequence. Then exercise 2. Then 3. Okay, so it says if you're playing alone, you should probably stand in front of a mirror. So we had these out of order? Okay. So, but the thing is, oh, I see where it says the exercise. So the exercise 1 is the white. So you go white, red, blue. So the white was looking at your teammates. Keep your left arm against your body. Lay your head against the right shoulder and imagine a barbell is laying to the right. I don't know. We're going to look at the answer. Screw this. We'll move on to the next one. Solution. 1, 2, 4. Well, we had the 2 and the 4. The 1 is what was throwing us off here. So, rats. Okay. Oh, well. So those were all these riddles right here. So C, D, and E. So let's look at 124, what it tells us here. Well, we had part of it. It was the one that was throwing me out, but that's why I'm sitting there like, okay. Should the 5 be a 7 is what the madman was asking. So Flaming Heron said, yeah, figured the numbers out, but didn't get the order right. So the Glowing Turtle's like, hey, I haven't checked one of these out yet. Well, that's what we're doing tonight. We started last night, so we're going to look at answer card 26. At this rate, we'll be doing this like for every episode for a week. All right, where is the... Here we go. Answer card 11. How about that? With a ghostly creak, the door opens. In spite of the unsettling sound, you have to laugh out loud. How sporting of Mario to make you solve exercise-related codes. Your laughter seems to have triggered another mechanism. From the ceiling fall riddle cards F, G, and H. Now turn to page 8, and we will enter Mario's room. So, do we get a chance to check out Luigi's room too? Okay, so here we have... So, Mario's room has a pool table, or as some folks like to refer to them, a billiards table. So it looks like we might actually have 2 riddles here. We've got here, which has the 6-pointed star, and then this looks like a Y. Okay, and then we see there's red, blue, white, red, white. See what we've got here. So it says Mario's jersey trick. Out of New Jersey? Each jersey must be held by 2 clothespins. One clothespin cannot hold more than 1 jersey. The material being held must match the color of the clothespin holding it. All right, so we've got... Okay, so this is for mystery Y here. So we would have... Oh, we're supposed to cut these out. Okay, all right, let's see. I don't have scissors, but I do have ye old hobby knife sitting here. All right, come on, you. Don't try this at home, kids. You'll put your eye out. And so everybody knows what portable... Oh, no, I guess not. I guess I couldn't see that. Cutting it on top of this old box. All right, so there's the 6. All right, so let's split them up like that. Okay, so we've got 7 and 8. So we know that would hold those. Could hold those. Got white and red. Got blue and white. But it says that the clothespins can only hold 1. But there's nothing telling us that these have to be held that way, the right way, right? So what if we went red, blue, blue, white, red, white, just like so? Think that? Well, let's try it. So that's 8, 7, 6. I don't know. There we go. Madman's saying the same thing. Yeah, 8, 7, 6. Let's find out. So that's why. Yep, 8, 7, 6. So we're going to take a look at card 21. No, that's wrong. We're wrong. I guess that was too easy, huh? Guess that was just too easy. All right, let's try this again. So we got right here. Like, I don't know, man. It just seems to come down the same way, doesn't it? This is weird. This is weird. Oh, maybe they're throwing us. Yes, the 6 is a 9 because it's upside down. Good call. Good call, madman. Nice. So it is the Y. So that was 8, 7, 9. Card 10. Okay, so the code may be right. Where can you see the code symbol? It is, I think it's this. Yep, right there. So it is that locked chest with the Y. So it tells us go to answer card 3. The blue chest is open. Good work, madman. Unbelievable. The way that Mario has tricked you into drawing his sports jersey, the lazy bum. W Mario. On the other hand, you have found riddle cards I, which for some reason they did do a capital I. It's a lowercase I, J, K, and L. So, yeah, that's kind of funny. I guess it's lowercase I there too. I, J, K, and L. So got those. Those dropped on down. On top of that, there's another strange object, a blue ball. So here we go. That joke is probably just hanging out there like really low hanging fruit. So I am not going to make any comments about blue balls whatsoever. Moving right along. There we go. Do you think you might be able to play a game of pool with it? Now take the riddle cards and the ball. Okay, so we got the ball, we got the riddle cards. Riddle card I starts. Okay, A, E, B. Caution, do not destroy. Okay. I'll try not to. Try not to destroy it. Okay, so we started A. A's over here, right? There's like no wonder it's got the little flat part on the ball. Although I don't think that's going to help us much. So it says A sounds like. Okay, hang on. But if we look here, would we probably be putting the pieces together of this Q? Of the Q stick here? Okay, so we started B, right? And it says yellow. So B goes to F, right? Because it's showing us the yellow line here. I don't know. Let me grab a quick sip here. So, thing is, we have to figure out numbers. Oh no, that's just the page number. I'm like, oh wait, oh no, that's just the page number. So B to F. My guess there. Okay. Then we start A. Taking blue. Oh, wait. B to F. Number 1. That's my guess here. That's number 1. Okay. Then A, starting at A, following the blue. 1. That's a 2. Then we go E. So we go E with the orange-ish color. And that is a 9. 1, 2, 9. Kind of silly that they put a ball in here for this. did we really need a ball? I don't know. So, then again, I could be completely wrong. So I should be laughing. Although this is kind of weird. It says caution, do not destroy. Oh, so were we supposed to kind of like drop this into the box? No. We wouldn't be doing that. So see what I mean? So we got the 1, we got the 2, and we've got the 9. So let's see if that's correct. See what we get here. And that is the 6-pointed star. So 1, 2, 9. That tells us to go to answer card 2. No, something's not right here. Unfortunately, this code was wrong. All right, so we go IJK. See, what I don't understand is what is the ear? What is that? Like, huh? What? So Flaming Heron says, yeah, wrong order. All right, Will, thanks for popping in. Hanging out in chat. You might already be gone since I was taking a look at this. So let's try so that the A, which is the blue, is the 2. So that'd be 2, 9, 1. Try that. Try 2, 9, 1. Okay, so that tells us card 4. Although, strangely enough, wouldn't you think you'd be trying to connect the pieces of the pool cue like that? I don't know. Let's find out. Answer card 4. It's like, wrong! Yeah, and it says it's wrong. It looks like you're letting the creaky floorboards mess with your head. Glowing Turtle asks, any chance I might still get to try the Drifter? Possibly. It is possible. My reviewer who does the reviews for PDFs, I have not heard from her for quite a while. Yeah, see, we had BAE before, right? So B was the 1, the 2, and the 9, which is what we tried to do before, like so. But it came back saying that wasn't right. Let's try it. Just double check, make sure I didn't look at something wrong here. 1, 2, 9. Yeah, so that was answer card 2, and that said, no, wrong answer right there. Okay. I don't know. So, ABE? I don't know. It's just like, what else could it possibly be? So A is the 2, right? B is the 1, 219. Wow, it looks like we might have to resort to those clue cards again. 219. So this says answer card 8. Wrong. Yep. Wrong. Okay. So let's take a look here. Is this just yeah, I don't know. The ear thing is what throws me off. It's like, okay, so what is the ear supposed to do? First clue. You see the colored lines on the pool table on page 9. You might imagine the lines reveal numbers, a 1, a 2, a 9. Yeah, we got that. But that would be way too easy. And in that case, what would you need the pool ball for? I just said the same thing. It's like, what do we need that for? Does a clue mean listening for something besides that I got nothing? I don't know. Pay attention to riddle card 7. I'm sorry, riddle card L, which is this, right? Yeah. Do not destroy. So you need page 9, the box. Okay, we knew, kind of had a feeling that we needed the box, right? Okay, so pay attention. Okay. Yeah, 1, a 2, and a 9. Yeah, we got that. That's too easy. And in that case, what would you need the pool ball for? All right, so let's put it in the box. Put it in the box top here. Like it's like, do not destroy it. Okay. So we got it in the box. So we go. So we start B, right? There's B and yellow. All right, this is just I don't know. I honestly really don't know. I think we're gonna look at the next clue. See what the next clue gives us. Have you thought about why there are ears depicted on the riddle cards? Yes, that's what we were talking about. And what could Mario be trying to say with click clack written on the picture on the wall? Which, yeah, we saw that. Maybe you should try letting the pool ball roll and listen carefully as it traces its path. First, though, as shown on the riddle card L, you need to place a booklet with the pool table in the box lid and piece together the cue with riddle cards I, J, and K. Right. Okay. So click clack, huh? So here we got B. We're supposed to do this. And listen to what it sounds like. Sorry, gang. I'm not getting anything out of this. I don't understand. I don't get it. I gotta be honest. I don't. So like, just like you're supposed to go. Wait a second. Hang on. Before we jump into that, let's try something here. Okay, that's one. So it's one sound, right? So that's a 1. It's just one click to do that. So if we take the ball and we move it from start at A and use blue, be 1, 2, 3, 4. So we got 1, 4, and then we've got E. E starts here, so there'd be 1, 2, 3, 4. That's same as before, though. Hang on. 1, 2, 3. Maybe it's 5. I don't know. Let's see what we get. Let's just look at the answer. Let's take a look at the answer here. And it says the pool cue shows you the order in which you have to roll the pool ball on the pool table in the box lid. First, you have to roll the ball along the yellow line, starting with corner B. You hear 1 click when the ball hits the box. Then if you roll the ball along the blue line from corner A along the orange line, you hear 4 clicks. So we had it right. 1, 4, 4. Cool. Okay. So I guess we could have checked that before looking at the answer. Yeah. Okay. 1, 4, 4. The funny thing is, I stopped because I did 1 and then I was doing the 4, right? And then the other one was 4, 2. And I thought, is it going to be the same number twice? That doesn't make sense. But I guess obviously enough, it could easily be the same number 3 times. on this here. All right, 144. Answer card 1. And we are looking at, I think it's this symbol right here. Let's double check. Yep, it is. So, page 22. So we are halfway through this. And swish, respect. The trapdoor actually opens. A spiral staircase leads down into the cellar. On one of the steps, you find riddle card M. There we go. And turn to page 10. The spiral stairway only has a rope for a handrail and looks pretty rickety. Not only that, it seems to go down forever. A little sandlot there, right? Forever. Love that movie. That movie's great. You are feeling a bit queasy, but real detectives don't let a thing like that defeat them. So you take a deep breath and bravely descend the first few steps into the unknown. Somewhere down there must be where the 3 detectives are. You are relieved to find solid ground beneath your feet again. Wings beneath my wind beneath my wings. A vaulted cellar, dimly lit, since we only have a couple of candles. You look around, still no sign of the 3 detectives. The next door awaits you in the darkness. At the top, a white question mark shines forth. You have found Sandra's room. Hopefully, Sandra cooked up something other than one of her unsolvable brain teasers. What is Sandra trying to tell you with these strange clues on the door? So, taking a look, we have, it's like this is an elephant, an igloo, and a sailboat. Let's see what code says. Ice cream. Okay. Oh, so we've got. So we spell it out, right? So we go. This is elephant. This is igloo. So we have E, I, and sailboat. So that'd be S. So it's showing us blue, red, green, right? Blue, red, green. And then it shows us like rotating this. So what is E is the 5th? All right. Okay, here we go again. It's like, what are we doing here? I don't know. Because I thought, okay, so is it going to be the number of the first letter here? But it can't be because this is a sailboat, and we only have 0 through 9 for us to be able to use. So I don't know. This is see, it's kind of funny. It was like we were zipping along last night. It was like, oh hey, this isn't too bad. So I'm curious what this thing's supposed to be. Punch this thing out before. We'll find out. All right, let's look at a clue. Gosh, I feel so stupid. So it says 213 if it's being rotated. Oh, yes. Good call, Flaming Huron. I think we got it. I think it's supposed to be what those letters look like. So it is the circle. or the, well, we got 2, 1, 3. Answer card 9. Ta-da! So this is the door with the big question mark, but that was a different one. Damn. Oh, here it is. These images are so small; they're kind of really tough to make out. So that is answer card 18. Sandra would be proud of you. Way to go, Flamin' Huron, saving the day. The sound of a growling stomach echoes through the cellar. Maybe you should have packed a lunch. On the table, you discover a few slices of cherry pie with riddle cards N, O, and P behind them. No time for pie right now. Turn to page 12 and take the riddle cards from the stack N, O, and P. Funny enough, there is a Sandra's Delicious Cherry Pie Ingredients cards. And I think this is actually supposed to be a legitimate recipe. And it's 4 copies of it. And then, because remember, I was like, what are these like black cards? What is that? And I do notice it's detective identification. So I guess each of the players gets a little card to put their name on. So we've got N, O, and P. And we go to the next page. Aha. So we get some pictures of LA at night. There's a piece of the cherry pie. We've got a digital clock. It looks like it's 8 o'clock. So we've got a locked chest and a locked door. So let's see what we got with N, O, and P. How many riddles we got left? I think we'll wrap this up because I think I should say I think we're going to finish this off tonight because I think there's only like one other mystery after this. So N, from a little ways away, you have to really look deeply through the glass. Top secret. Meet us at the agreed upon location at exactly 8 minutes to 9. Set the alarm clock. Sandra. Black out what you don't need and set the alarm. So 8 minutes to 9 would be 8. $52. From a little ways away, you have to really look really deeply through the glass. Top secret, your agreed upon location at exactly 8 minutes to 9. Set the alarm clock. Well, we know it can't be that easy, right? So Grade A says Doom calls. Yes, Doom Eternal. Have a good one, Grade A. Yes. Everybody stay healthy, stay safe out there. Come on, it couldn't be that easy, right? So it's saying from a little ways away, you have to look really deeply through the glass. I have no idea. So it says blackout. Okay, so we can black out what we don't need, right? So we'll do that. 8:52, right? That's what's kind of throwing me off. Where it's like, okay, so 8:52, blackout, but then what's this? From a little ways away, you have to look really deeply through the glass. I don't know. All right, well, We'll try it. I'm sure this is going to come back as a failure. Let's try 852. Because that would just be way too easy. Answer card 2, I believe, is telling us, wrong answer. Pretty sure. Wrong answer. Yep. Okay. Top secret. Meet us at the agreed upon location at exactly 8 minutes 9. Set the alarm clock. Black out what you don't need and set the alarm. And from a little ways away, you have to look really deeply through the full glass. Go through the full glass. All right, so I'm going to try putting this closer to me. That's not doing anything for me. So the thing is, it's like, are we supposed to be looking at the glass through the clock through the glass? But it says through the full glass. That's an empty glass. Oh my gosh, we're gonna have to go look at the clues again. Oh, for crying out loud. Boy. Missing a glass of water. Yeah, I guess so, maybe. Yeah, it might tell us, oh yeah, you need to have a glass of water. You're like, yo, okay. All right, where is that at? There we go. Okay, first clue. Think carefully about the meaning on the instructions on riddle card N. That's what we're trying to figure out. Do you think maybe one of you needs to go into the kitchen? But careful, it only works with smooth, transparent material. And to find the code, you first have to set the alarm clock on the riddle card P. I don't know. We're going to have to cheat on this because I do not have a transparent glass that we can utilize. Yeah, the numbers are going to be distorted. That's what I was thinking too. So we are going to cheat because, like I said, I do not have a transparent glass. Second clue, riddle card O tells you should set the alarm clock to 8:52. Yes, we did that. All you have to do is black out 4 lines on the alarm clock, get a smooth round glass and fill it with water. Take a look at page 12 to see how the alarm clock and glass should be positioned. Like so. I'll be cutting it off like there. That doesn't do anything for me. Reproduce that with a full glass and the alarm clock on riddle card P. Be sure to keep the right distance between the glass and the clock on the card. That doesn't... How are you supposed to figure that out from this image here? Right? Right there. So how are you going to figure that out? Right? So, I don't know. All right, we're cheating. We're looking at the solution here because, like I said, I don't have a glass for us to be able to do this. Says, Sandra has thought up an optical trick for you. If you look through the full glass at riddle card P with the alarm clock, 8:52 suddenly turns into 5:28. That happens because light is refracted by water. Through the water, you see the correct code, 528. All right. It's like crying out loud. Well, we had to do that because we don't have a glass to take a look at. So that was NO. What did I just do with P? I end up mixed up. Yep, there it is right there. Okay, so it was 528, right? Is that what we were just looking at? 528? Card 28. And it is card 14. Treasure chest opens with a creak. Phew, that was quite a riddle. But that's Sandra for you. She doesn't even draw the line at visual tricks. In the chest, there's a lot of useless things along with riddle card Q. Take the riddle card from the stack. Take a closer look at the cryptic pictures on the wall. LA at night. Better to have pages 13 and 14 in your hand than in the book. Okay. So this is 13 and 14. The bright blue has to go. Fold where the arrows show. Add the black night sky. The sky is pitch black over all of LA. View your work at sunrise. Okay. So. Okay, it says fold where the arrows show, right? So like this, right? All right, we're supposed to black it out. Blacken out the blue sky. Right? The thing that's throwing me off is where it's saying to look at it from, I think, noon. All right. Fold where the arrows show. Add the black night sky. The sky is pitch black over all of LA. View your work at sunrise. Yeah. Hey, Glenn Darren is popping in. Good to see you, Glenn. Says great to be with you on this lockdown eve in LCL County, Florida. Well, we've been on lockdown for this is night 5 here in Illinois. So cool deal. Good to have you popping in, joining us tonight. We are getting ready to hopefully finish this up. All right, so that's where it's saying to fold it. Let's try. Let's see if we fold it. Well, folding it the other way doesn't make a whole lot of sense, does it? Yeah, like I said, I'm not the brightest bulb on the string around here. What's throwing me off is we're supposed to black all that out. So what is the hell is this? It's like, what the? And it says to view this at view your work at sunrise. Sky is pitch black over all of LA. All right, we're going to the clues again. Yes, right. Flaming Heron's Lake. Needs glasses of water, played at sunrise. What is that? That's a square, the cube. See, these are the kind of things that I need, like Elliot, my best friend Elliot, or like even his wife. Their minds operate a little like Elliot's more into like the mystery things and riddles and puzzles. I am not. Yeah, glass of whiskey would be better. I agree with you on that, Glenn. It says follow the steps on riddle card Q precisely and in the proper sequence. You will first have to tear it out. Okay. You'll have to cut out the blue sky above the high-rise buildings on both pages. Yeah, okay. We're not going to go through all that. So, You have to add darkness of night to both pages by coloring the white sky above the buildings as dark as possible. Then unfold your artwork again. And all you need is light or backlighting. All right, so I got some backlighting going on here. I can't tell you. I'm holding it up to one of my lights here. So we're gonna cheat. We're gonna find the last one. Hey, hopefully we can at least figure out the last of the mysteries here. Solution. If you followed all the instructions correctly, and you hold your unfolded artwork against a light source with a side with 3 towers pointing up, the parts that remain white on the 2 pages will reveal the correct code. 415. All right, 415. Boo. I think riddle card R is the last. No, we got R and S are the last of the riddle cards. I got to admit, this is pretty fun. It is just not the easiest. So there's our exit there. So we were looking at, what the heck were we just looking at? 415, and it is the square, the cube, I should say. 415. All right, answer card 5. And taking a quick peek here, it's the, I think it's supposed to, yeah, looks like it might be that, 25. Like I said, these images are so small. It'd be so much easier if they just showed you the symbol of the middle. Flaming Huron's like, oh, come on, man. Angles? Not too intuitive. Okay, so there's answer card 5. It's telling us to go to 25, if that's the correct one. Oops. 25. Very good. The metal gate swings open. Well, it's a metal gate there. You really are a great team. Thanks, team. Thanks, gang. Glenn says, yeah, this seems a little squirrely. Well, it's escape room kind of game, right? You were just about to gain your freedom and inform the police. If only there weren't this door with these laser beams. If you hurry, you almost overlooked real cards R and S and a strange item, a black calling card with some puzzling slits on it. It's right there. Slits, not Schlitz. Schlitz would be, Take riddle cards R and S along with the calling card with the slits, and then you're off on your final riddle solving lap. See what we got. So, R and S. 6 light bulbs in exactly identical pairs. They can be anywhere except on the game cards. Search everywhere. Turn over, look carefully. Just don't fold anything. He who seeks shall find and insert. So we have white showing 90 degrees, tip close. Red, tip no difference. Blue, tip don't close. Okay. So they can be anywhere except on the game cards. 6 light bulbs in exactly identical pairs. Search everywhere, turn over, look closely, just don't fold anything. So, could be on any of this stuff, right? So, it could be in the book. It says it's just not on the game cards. So, none of these cards are going to have that. So, it's going to be... I don't see any light bulbs on that. Yeah, here we go. There's a light bulb. There's the white one. So this is what I'm going to try to figure out. So what do we do with this? So I see the white. But the question is, how do we line this thing up? Do we line it up like that? I don't know. Pointing at this. The thing is, there's nothing right that I see like an obvious number showing, right? So if we did that, and it says what? Tip close, 90 degrees. Wait a second. Do we do that? See, the thing is, I don't know what we would be. Oh, hold on. Ah! Okay, so see here, right? So I'm doing that, right? So 90 degrees. Then I look at the back, and the arrow is pointing at a number 3. So, okay, so we got that. So we found the white. So the white is a 3. Now we need to find the red. To find the red. Okay, so no red light bulbs on that. Oh, they said not on the cards. So we're going to have a red light bulb in the book, maybe. I'm not seeing it there. Take a look at the box. Ah, there we go. There is a red light bulb right there. So I think we're supposed to do it like this. Right, like that. Telling us 90 degrees on this one too. Yep. Says tip no difference. So are we doing it like that? No, 90 degrees, like so. And it's an 8. See, okay, so this was what I thought was kind of funny because when I was looking to see, who the designers were, it says Inca and Marcus Brand, but then this isn't an ampersand, it's an 8. And I was like, well, what the heck is that? Why is that? Is that like a little misprint? But it's not. So we have 3 8. Now we need to find the blue. Need to find the blue. Are we gonna find it on here? Let's see. Let's take a look. There we go. Right there. Flaming here. I was like, oh my god. Hey, at least we're gonna figure out the last puzzle, the last riddle together without having to take a look at any clue cards. Okay, grab this again. So we get the blue. I think it's 90 degrees again. A 6. That is a 6 right there. So it is 3 8 6, I believe. See what we get. It's like, oh, you're condemned to hell. Womp, womp, womp. We're blasted apart by the laser beams. All right, so that is the cross here. So 3 8 6. Could you imagine if you were like at a party, hanging out, having fun doing this, having a few cocktails. Be like, ah. All right, answer card 20. So it is the exit there. So exit card 12. The laser beams disappear and you enter cautiously through the door. Hooray, we did it. There you are. Congratulations, you did it, says Sandra. Remember, I told you they weren't going to be dead. I told you guys last night because it's for ages 10 and up. I think some of the other titles that are a little more complex, I think Catacombs of Horror is like for 16 and up. So Glenn says, I couldn't do this if I'd had a few. You might not have Flaming Hero says, you might not have any friends after playing through this, though. This is the last thing you would have expected. The three detectives are lounging around on a sofa watching a popular detective show. GM, you bums. We just wanted to see how you would perform as test subjects in our House of Riddles. But now let's have a piece of cherry pie. As a reward. Oh, okay. So those calling cards were rewards. As a reward, each of you may take a calling card and the recipe for Sandra's delicious cherry pie from the stack of odd cards. That's what these were considered, odd cards. You can enter your names on the calling cards. You have officially escaped from the House of Riddles. So there you have it. That is Exit the Game House of Riddles from KOSMOS Games. Of course, obviously enough, you're not going to be running out to go purchase this edition, right, of Exit the Game. Because if you were hanging around last night and tonight, you already see how it's done. So, not too shabby. We had to jump in and check out some of the clues a few times. But, mainly, I guess, you can kind of be like, well, we didn't have a glass of water. So the madman says, I'd be like Dr. Johnny Fever and be more focused after a couple. A little WKRP in Cincinnati reference there. Yes. Right, so we're going to put all this stuff, kind of put it back in here. Of course, once you've gone through it, you've already kind of torn some stuff apart. So unfortunately, you can't hand this on over to a friend to have them play it because it's a one and done. It's kind of a one and done. So there we go. I thought it was fun. I thought that was pretty cool. I enjoyed that. So as I also mentioned, Exit the Game, this series is from KOSMOS Games. And the smaller boxes, these go for $14.95 MSRP. The bigger ones, damn, I'm trying to remember if it's $19.95 or if it's $24.95. Or because this is like a two-part, so this is like a two-session mystery here, which I am not going to do live. So anyway, so that means no show tomorrow, but I will be back on Monday. Don't forget, either do it on YouTube or go to Twitter. I'll have the poll up a little later tonight to vote on what do you want me to do a playthrough of next week. Starting on Monday, I'm going to play through a solitaire game. Let's go and do about the same thing, play for about an hour or so. And, of course, the first night is kind of going to be explaining the game. But got a choice. We got two titles from Victory Point Games. I'm going to share a little bit of love for VPG. Haven't talked about them in a long time. So, Dawn of the Zeds, designed by my good buddy Herman Luttman, or Nemo's War, which is also from Victory Point Games. Both of these can be played solitaire. I am a big fan of both. I got to be honest, I really love Dawn of the Zeds. So I am not going to vote. I'm going to leave it up to everybody out there to make their choices. But I really do like Dawn of the Zeds. What would be the point of doing a poll if I just was like, oh, I don't care what you voted for. I'm doing this. Anyway, also got some other videos that'll be popping up later on this week. So that's it for tonight's show. As I like to always point out, if you like the video, give it a quick thumbs up. I know this was just kind of hanging out, blowing off steam. It's not the usual premise of the tabletop gaming news here on the Daily Dope, but these aren't normal days we're in right now. So kind of doing something a little bit different, kind of goofing off a little bit more. But anyway, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. And of course, if you do subscribe, don't forget, ring that little bell, because it will not only notify you of when the Daily Dope goes live, usually Mondays through Thursday nights, it'll also tell you when I upload standalone videos, which I've had a few already this week, with the review for Swords and Wizardry, complete rulebook, as well as the Explorer's Kit, the Lariel Silverhands Explorer's Kit, dice and miscellany set for Dungeons & Dragons from Wizards of the Coast. Got other stuff coming out the next couple of days, too. All right, everybody who hung out and chat, thank you very much. Always appreciate those of you who take some time out to kick back, relax, and enjoy yourselves chatting away. Of course, if you watch after the fact, maybe even on Memorex, got a soft spot in my heart for you as well. Everybody enjoy your Wednesday night. I know some folks out there are going to be enjoying their Thursday mornings. I will be off the rest of the week, so I will be back on Monday. Also keep in mind, and it's always best to follow me on Twitter to really get what's kind of cooking, what's going on. I am still posting news on the Gaming Gang websites. Don't forget that. So when you're not watching videos on the Gaming Gang channel, be sure to visit thegaminggang.com. But also, I will let you know what's going on with the Fantasy Grounds RPG, where I am looking to do kind of a old school Renaissance fantasy role-playing game. Might have it more than one night a week, might do a couple of nights a week. All depends on what's going on with Elliot and his family. I may also have an open spot or two if somebody wants to join in through Skype, keeping in mind that I am going to record these and share them. I don't think it's going to be super popular, but once again, just shits and giggles as I kind of look at it too. Anyway, everybody enjoy your Wednesday/Thursday. And of course, I'll be back next week. And until then, everybody be smart, stay safe. Oh, you're still here. Well, if that's the case, by all means, subscribe to the Gaming Gang channel by clicking right here. And of course, if you want to catch up on past episodes of The Daily Dope, check out this playlist. And if you'd like to see what YouTube's recommending you take a peek at from the channel, just give a click right over here. Of course, I'm Jeff McAleer, and once again, thank you very much for watching.